Oh, hello there and good morning to you. It's Jock here in Scotland, and how you doing? Well, you know, I'll tell you something I've just been reading about there, and I think you should have a wee bit investigation into the internet on it. Did you ken that for the harbour in Aberdeen in the 18th century, maybe even up to the 19th century, they used to take boats for bairns as slaves, and they would take them to the Carolinas and all these other places, you know. It wasn't just all the coloured people from Africa and everything that were slaves. There were ships that used to come from England. They used to come to Aberdeen, and they would take away the orphans and all the wayward bairns at the local courts. Were say that were wayward and all the rest of it, you know, and all the other younger folk, and they would take them all away, you see. And other ones would be taken in indentures, it was called, you see. I think you should read up about it, it's quite interesting. What brought to mind was I was speaking to a guy a few weeks ago there that I'd met in the road so long ago, like, and I remember him telling me one night at a campfire, and he was telling me about the whaling ships. And the whaling ships used to come in and out Dundee. Well, I never kent that, you see. Of course, there's a lot of things you don't ken when you're not anywhere near the sea or living along the coast. But that's another interesting you should read about. Read about the whaling ships that were in Dundee. Aye, well, one night we were at the fireside, you know, and when you're sitting at a campfire, you tell stories and you sing wee songs, and this was a wee song the guy used to sing, you see. And you can, well, I've forgotten some of it, and some of it I can put together again. And it goes like this. Oh, them windies on our quarter and our engines working free. There's no another whaling boat that sails out to Dundee. Can beat the old Fifer, she needs no trial run. And we challenge all both great and small, from Dundee to St. John. Well, the noble fleet of sailors went sailing out for Dundee. Well, manned by Scottish sailors, they work upon the sea. On the Western Ocean Passage, none of us can compare to the smartest ship to make the trip, old Fifer, I declare. Well, it happened on a Tuesday, 3 days out of Dundee. The gale took off our quarter boat, and a couple of men you see. It battered at her bulwarks and her stanchions and her rails, and left the old Fifer boys a-frottin' in the gales. Oh, the wind was on our quarter and our engines working free, and there's no another whaling boat that sails out to Dundee. Can beat the old Fifer, she needs nae trial run, and we challenge all both great and small, from Dundee to St. John. Well, further investigation on that wee bit song that the boy told me, I had a wee look in the books about Dundee, and you know there was a ship called the Fifer, and it was actually a ferry that used to go on from Fife to Dundee and from Dundee back again. You know, it used to be just like the one they had down at the River Forth. Aye, there you go. Well, I'm away to see what else I can rake up in my mind, or having snippets of bit paper lying here and there and everywhere. I'm an awful yin for keeping all the junky bits of paper, songs not here, and wee bits of paper and shove it in books or in a corner. Well, I'm a wada new. And take care of yourself, and get yourself a good warm cup of tea or a coffee, whatever turns you on. Toodaloo.